Oh, snap, y'all. Trump is looking back on a briefing that he had with Kimberly Cheatle, y'all, the Secret Service director. Insane. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, y'all. Subscribe for more true crime, and let's jump straight into this one.
It has been 9 days since a would-be assassin nearly killed Trump in broad daylight, and the Secret Service director testified today and refused to answer any questions.
At any point Saturday, did the Secret Service have an agent on top of that roof?
Sir, I'm sure, as you can imagine, that we are just 9 days out from this incident, and there's still an ongoing investigation. And so I want to make sure that any information that we are providing to you is factual.
You can't, okay. Why did the Secret Service not, can you answer why the Secret Service didn't place a single agent on the roof?
We are still looking into the advanced process and the decisions that were made.
How can a 20-year-old with his father's AR-15 assault weapon climb onto a roof with a direct 150-yard line of sight to the speaker's podium without the Secret Service or local police stopping him?
So again, sir, I will say we are 9 days out from this event, and I would like to know those answers as well.
When this guy took the shots, he climbed a ladder to get on the roof, correct?
I'm unable to answer details of exactly how the individual accessed the roof at this time.
What? Cheatle hasn't even visited the rally site in Butler yet. You know what she has been doing?
What?
She's been hanging out in Aspen. Yeah. Cheatle didn't even call the Trump Secret Service agents until 3 days after the shooting.
That is crazy as hell.
She doesn't even seem interested at all in what happened. And her answers are fishy.
Have you used any encrypted app to communicate from your personal device?
I do, on occasion, use encrypted apps to communicate.
How many spent shell casings were found on the roof?
Again, I would have to defer you to the FBI's criminal investigation.
Was Mr. Crooks acting alone?
Again, I would have to refer you to the FBI's investigation.
Does the Secret Service routinely record communications between and amongst detail?
Depending on the detail, radio communications are recorded.
Does the Secret Service have recorded communications from the July 13th event?
We do not have radio communications from that day.
Do you have a timeline at all from any of the day?
I have a timeline that does not have specifics.
That's shocking. That is absolutely unacceptable.
That is unhinged, bananas crazy.
What's a timeline without specifics? How did they happen to not record the
notes?
Radio communications? And did I just hear the Secret Service director refuse to rule out if the assassin had help? With all the lies they've told us about Trump, should we assume they're lying about this too? Show us what you have. Prove you're not lying. By the way, this is the Oversight Committee. It's the committee where everybody hates each other. But they all agreed that Cheatle should go. And it got pretty heated.
Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th? Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of today. You're just being completely dishonest.
Whistleblowers have just come forward to say a Secret Service agent was assigned to that rooftop where Crooks fired from, but didn't go up there and went somewhere else instead. I asked President Trump and J.D. Vance for their thoughts on how the Secret Service has handled this. Watch. You spoke to Cheatle. How'd that go?
She came to see me, actually. And, I mean, it went very nicely. She was very nice, I thought. But, you know, somebody should have made sure there was nobody on that roof. That roof was a dead aim right onto the stage. And they said they didn't have the manpower for it, which is crazy. 130 yards is like sinking a 1-foot putt. It's considered really close.
Absolutely right.
It sounds like a lot, but it's really, from that standpoint, it's a very, it's very close. And I was surprised by that, actually. They said it's a bad shot would usually hit the target. And so, I mean, it's got to be, somebody's got to be there. And it's essentially a flat roof. I mean, I noticed that she said, well, this is a slope roof. Where you think of like a barn where you have this thing had just a little upswing in it, a few degrees. This was it essentially was a flat roof. So I don't know, somebody gave her false information when she talked about the slope of the roof. I thought she was very nice, but you know, you have to answer why couldn't I have stayed off the stage for 5 minutes while they do their work? Why couldn't, you know, how does a situation happen where a roof that's plainly in sight from the location where I was speaking, why would somebody not have seen that?
You were briefed, your office was briefed by Cheatle. Are you satisfied with this situation?
No.
And do you feel safe with Cheatle running the Secret Service?
Look, I think clearly she needs to be more forthcoming. She needs to actually sit before people, answer all their questions, and let people know what happened. When you try to hide information and hide from question asking, that's, I think, what leads people to believe that there's something to be hidden.